Oh, heroes, Joe Smith here. No, Joe Smith is not on vacation back in Iowa, although it does look a lot like Iowa in late February does, or like Iowa does in late February. You even got the Iowa beer cooler going on. Yeah, that's how we cool beer in the wintertime in Iowa. A lot of people are talking about the education level of people in schools nowadays or recently graduated, like under 25 mainly. Though you could probably say anyone under 40, at least around here it seems like. But yet some people, Joe Smith got into this argument with this dude, saying Joe Smith telling him about all these stupid people we've had over the years that couldn't even follow arrows or show up and mow the right yard. Even using GPS, they still got the wrong house. Or can't figure out how to put string on a weed eater, can't figure out how to start a leaf blower, can't put a lawnmower blade on right side up, don't know basic math. Can't measure anything correctly and whatnot. Can't even spell most words. I mean, Joe Smith might not be the best speller in the world, but he can at least spell words that have more than 4 or 5 letters in them. That's all they do is like, well, you're saying these people can barely do basic life functions, it sounds like, yet they can do advanced physics and calculus, and it's like, I doubt they can even spell physics or calculus or even know what the hell that shit is. What are you talking about? We're talking about Americans here, not Asians. This dude must have went to like some, maybe he was like the smartest in his class and went to Harvard or something, and just thinks that everyone else must be as smart as him. Or it's like, dude, have you ever ran a business and hired employees? You'd find out that they can't do physics or calculus. And he's like, well, maybe your type of business or your pay, maybe you got shit pay, maybe that's why you're only attracting the losers and stupid people. It's like, Walmart has imported probably some 10,000 people from Asia or Costa Rica or Central America or other countries to live and work here in their home offices because, well, apparently their home office pay must be shit paying a shit job too, according to this guy or these other people. It's like, yeah, at the same time, these applicants are saying, oh, your pay sounds too good to be true. It must be a scam. I'm not interested. Well, it's like, what is it? Is it shit pay or is it too good to be true pay? Or too high or something? Because applicants are saying it's too high. It must be too good to be true. Had snow falling off the roof there, but Buddy Brian was talking about that buddy that runs landscape and construction business and home improvement remodel business, has someone apply to 20, and then on the phone the kid mentioned he was like, or applied to tile, and then on the phone the kid mentioned he was 20 or that. And Brian was saying that, well, or tile people, you're required to have your own truck, your own tools, your own contractor's license with the state for tile, $1 million general liability insurance, work comp waiver, $10,000 contractor bond, and you pay for your own gas. You drive around people's houses, do tile, and starting pay is $40 an hour for the time you spent on the job site, which rounds up or that to the nearest hour or nearest half hour, whatever. Usually allow for some drive time in there. But this kid was like, oh, I gotta pay for all that, and I get $40 an hour while I'm at the job site playing tile? That sounds too good to be true. Like, really? The last guy said it wasn't enough money. The last guy that was like 50 said it wasn't enough money. You might as well just be in business for himself. So, that's kind of the thing. These kids now, they're so freaking stupid, they don't even know what going rate is. He's like, well, I've never been paid more than $12 an hour in my life, so if anyone offers more than $12 an hour, I think it's a scam and too good to be true. Like, dude, you're 20. How many jobs have you had in your life? Like, Joe Smith wasn't paid more than $7 an hour till he moved to Arkansas here. And Joe Smith was getting $12 an hour in Iowa, he would have stayed. Of course, that was damn near 20 years ago. But kids think that, well, because Walmart cashier or someone that makes sandwiches at Subway or someone that stands and scans barcodes all day or someone that hands french fries through a window gets paid $12 an hour. And anyone offering more than that must be a scam. He's like, well, I want to have an in-person meeting to prove that you're not a scam. It's like, well, first submit a application with your information. All we know is that you claim your first name is Logan and you claim you're 20. Let's have some proof. What's your last name? What's your address? Or the phone number? So told him email. He's told email resume, his information, photos of his work, customer references, and this and that. But then Ryan said he hung up on him while he was giving the email to send the information to. And then Brian said he texted the email address to him, thinking, well, maybe his phone went dead or something. The kid texts back, it's like, well, this sounds too good to be true. I want to meet someone in person. And Brian was like, well, submit an application and background check first. See if we're even interested in meeting you in person. We don't just meet people in person because they want to meet us in person. We're too fucking busy. Got better things to do. It's like these kids don't even know how the damn job application process works. They think they could just email or call, oh yeah, I'm interested, when can I meet you? It's like, well, we gotta decide if we want to meet you first. It's like how many people work for DoorDash or Uber or Lyft or Grubhub or Postmates or them scooter things or other grocery things or delivery things. Probably some 10 million, 15 million Americans work for one of them, part-time or full-time, or more than one of them. How many of those people ever met someone in person before signing up? Zero combined in history. So not only kids stupid and don't even know what going pay rates are for stuff other than minimum wage jobs. It's like, why are they willing to give all their information and sign up through a phone app to do all this other job, but then everyone wants to come and sit down and have a chit chat with us. Like, well, what questions you have, we can answer them over the phone or email. We don't have enough office staff for all this. Plus the fact that they're saving money on office staff, they can pay higher rates. You just have small satellite offices. Actually, the office people the past few years been working from home, even before COVID. Brian's business been doing work from home for office staff a few years before COVID, even using the interwebs technology and the computers in the clouds or whatever all that's called. Just like Walmart home office here has been closed for a year now with all their people working from home. Or 90% of them anyways. Fortune 500 company can do it. It has global operations and does, billions or trillions in sales or something. If they can have their home office staff all work from home, why can't a landscaping and construction company do it? I mean, all the other construction companies basically do it. Brian does fence and landscape for Crossland Construction and other companies. Well, Crossland's office is in Kansas. He didn't drive up to meet anyone in Kansas at their office. They email the blueprints and plans for the jobs, and he looks at the blueprints and plans and makes up a bid and email it back. And then if he gets the job, they email a contract, and then he signs it and mails it back. So Brian basically responded to the kids saying that, well, 20-year-old kid that knows how to do tile or tie his own shoes or wipe his own ass sounds too good to be true. Not interested in little kids that can't even tell us what their last fucking name is. Or fill out a fucking application, so. So that's why you'll end up being poor all his life, live in poverty, be having to vote Democrat for a pay raise, for a higher minimum wage. Because he's stupid and ignorant. It's like all the other people that voted for Biden or Democrats are all stupid and ignorant. They'll all be poor all their lives. Because they make bad choices. They do things poor people do and don't do things rich people do. Bet he'd spend $500 for some pyramid scheme thing or whatever. Buy clothes that TJ Maxx can't sell. Could start his own retail clothing business online. Or some roadside insurance program or whatever that he has to pay to become a member of before he can offer it for sale. Seems to be all sorts of people on Facebook talking about these things and signing up for them and advertising them. Selling dildos and whatnot at home parties. Part of some pyramid scheme. Yeah, the company advertising big house and Lamborghini and to work at home and sell stuff online and make $1 million a year, they claim. Oh yeah, none of that sounds too good to be true though. They get paid $30 or $40 an hour for a skilled trade that the company's charging $100 an hour for, and everyone else is charging $100 an hour for. Sounds too good to be true. It's like, well, we're charging $100 an hour for it. We're paying you $40. Would make you feel better if we paid you $10 and kept the extra $30? Because we'd be glad to do that. Of course, that company's not a sponsor or nothing like that. Just one of Joe Smith's favorite beers. Drink with responsibility. Joe Smith signing out.